Hello everybody, this is Pete from PA Labs, and I'm going to pick this video up where the other one left off with a couple of notable corrections to the last video. When I was capturing the window, I made the comment to move the window into the upper right as I moved the window into the upper left. And yes, I do know my right from my left. I just fumbled the words. Anyhow, yes, it goes to the upper left corner like I did, not what I said. And secondly, I noted I got to thinking about how fast that script ran. And then I remembered we have delays in here. So the executor was obviously not reading and executing our delays. So here's a rerun of the script. He comes up for 2 seconds and then closes. Now this did the Windows close script. So let's go ahead in and say, remove that. Oh, and I want to point out while we're here, you can add to this list or you can remove from this list. I didn't give you the ability to move things up and down because I used the index of the order of the scripts and a bunch of the code. So if you need to inject a step, then you'll have to delete up, insert it, and then add back. So anyhow, let's go look at menu and let's do our select and add him in. And oh, and another thing, when you're, let's see, on the modify screen, you can also go to script and you can export it and do stuff. The only one you can actually execute from is the one generated here. This one allows you to execute, and he comes up for 2 seconds and then closes. So that is the fixes to the actual video from last time. I want to show you, some of you may be curious. Let's go look at Notepad real quick. I'm going to cheat altogether and let's go ahead and launch Notepad. So now I've got Notepad up. So let's see if oh, I'm going too high. All right. So we can say view status bar. What else can we do? If we come up with font, hey, this might be a fun one. Okay. So if I came over here and let's go to Windows and we're going to capture and we're going to capture the font window of AutoIt. There we go. So let's see. I'm going to let's go ahead and close it. All right. Now, what we have is the font window from AutoIt. Notice there's a whole bunch of buttons, a bunch of static stuff. So yes, we got an awful lot there. So let's come in and automate this. I want to show you some aspect. Oh, I wanted to go to font and let's map. Okay. So I guess I don't need Notepad open anymore. And I'm going to ignore all of this stuff. All right. So edit. So we can surmise where these things are intended to be. So let's go ahead and say the system is calling that edit one. That is what the actual field name is actually called in the code itself, I believe. So what we want to say is I'm going to give it an alias of font name. and say save. So now we can refer to this as font name. Edit 2 is, what is that? Style. Okay, so let's call that font style. And we're going to change the font in here. And then 3 is font size. All right, now if let's go see if we can find our buttons. So you have button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that to me looks like okay. So we'll call that save. And button 6 is most likely double click. We could say cancel. Okay, so I think that that's pretty much all I want to mess with. Let's go ahead and say save. All right, so now what we would want to do is we have to flush out more of our, this is a good one. If you notice, we don't have a menu. Oh my gosh. Let's freak out for a second. And then notice that we have the window font opened and our menu is on Notepad. So what I want to do real quick is bring Notepad back up. So there we go. Then we can come over here to menus, go to Notepad, and then modify. And we have, what was that? Format and then font, huh? So I'm going to guess if I did an Alt O, yes. Okay, so if you notice when I did that, look what we got underlining. Okay, so so let's see. Let's go ahead and say, let's add, I'm going to go ahead and say ampersand edit. And I don't think I actually really have to do this, but this is F ampersand O RMAT. So that gets him. If I hold down the Alt key over here, he gives me my underscores. So what we want to do is, let's go ahead and do both of them. So we can say word wrap a child. So that would be word wrap, right? So we can turn that on and off. And then we can add a sibling to him, which was font, which was ampersand FONT. Okay, and so there's our menu going into place. So now we can come over here and we can have some fun. Let's build a step. And we want to say, how about if we say Notepad? No, our screen is Notepad. And main menu, we're going to say, main exit format, right? And then we underneath format, we have word wrap. So let's say there's word wrap. Now let's come in and say window notepad. And I want to still stay with format. Let's go to font and hit save. So now we have additional pieces to play with. If I come back to script, I can say, I want to modify the script, Pete. let's come over to menu and let's turn on word wrap, right? So we can say save. So let's close that. And what do we say if I run this? Oh, not save as. Ah, darn it, I hit the wrong key. All right, execute. So he launches it, and we got the little blink there. So let's go look at that. Word wrap is on. So now let's close this. Let's close this, and we can say modify. Now word wrap is on, right? So we can say add a menu step of font. So now this is going to launch the app, turn word wrap off, and then launch font. And we can say save. And now we can execute this. And see, he did his little blinkities. And there's our font screen, all ready for us to do something, huh? So, and we have word wrap turned off, just like we expected. All right, now let's go change our font. What do you say? So let's come back to our scripts of this. And this is no longer going to be a menu script. We want to play with the controls. So if I come in here and click add, let's see, we want the font screen and we have font name. So I want to send text Rockwell. Okay, so there we do that one. And now let's come in and say notepad. Oh, wait. This was font. And we want to say font size. Let's send a text 20, huh? How about that? And save. And I think, can we deduce this one without too much trouble? What is the, oh, I don't see it. I didn't put down, that's the combo. No, it's not you, is it? That's right. We have to say save. So we can left click, save. All right, so there's the completion of changing that. Now let's see if we have our font, huh? So now we come back to Notepad and, well, we have a status bar. We don't really have much there mapped. Okay, well, let's just go put this together and see what we can see.